What is the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning? If your answer is checking your phone, you are not alone, according to a study. An average person unlocks their phone 96 times a day, that's once every 10 minutes, and 60% of people check their phone screen as the last thing before going to bed. Think about it. Have you ever felt this way? Your mind feels heavy the moment you check your phone in the morning. Scrolling through social media every 10 minutes has become a habit. You sit down to work, but notifications distract you. Lack of sleep and constant eye strain have become common. If yes, then you need a digital detox. Today's discussion is not just about the negative effects of technology, it's a journey where we learn how to balance our digital world and reclaim real life. So, let's begin. Chapter 1, Life Trapped in Screens. Have you ever noticed why we feel anxious when the internet is slow or our phone's battery is about to die? Think for a moment. When your phone battery reaches 5%, what's the first thought that comes to your mind? Maybe find a charger quickly. What if my phone turns off? How will I stay connected? This is not just your concern, it's a global digital dilemma. This is called nomophobia, no mobile phobia, the anxiety, stress, and restlessness we feel when we don't have our phones. Think about how life used to be before pushpin 20 to 25 years ago. How did people spend their free time? They read books, they had conversations with friends and family, they spent time in parks or played in their neighborhoods, they listened to music, painted, or learned new skills. Pushpin, how do we spend our free time now? The first thing we do after picking up our phone is open Instagram or Facebook. We keep scrolling through endless reels and short videos. We check notifications repeatedly. We compare our lives to strangers on social media. We feel tired and restless after spending hours looking at screens. Are we truly happy? Now ask yourself, does this digital lifestyle really bring us happiness? At first, social media, online content, and digital connectivity feel exciting. But is it sustainable? Research says excessive screen time is harming our mental health. White right pointing backhand index. According to studies, 60% of people feel incomplete without their phone. An average person spends 4 to 6 hours per day looking at screens. 7 out of 10 people want to reduce their screen time but can't. The problem? We are trapped in the digital world. Electric light bulb 1. Social media and the comparison trap. Everyone shares only the best parts of their lives on social media. Beautiful pictures, happy relationships, luxurious trips, but this is just a small fraction of their lives. Even those who look perfect online have their own struggles. Instead of realizing this, we start feeling dissatisfied with our own lives. White right pointing backhand index. Have you ever wondered why do we feel sad when we see our friends' vacation photos? Why do we feel jealous of someone getting more likes and followers? This is a mind game of social media that gradually steals our happiness. Electric light bulb 2. More screen time is equal to more mental health issues. White right pointing backhand index. Scientific research says excessive screen time has increased depression and anxiety cases by 25% every year. Thousands of people suffer from digital burnout. Children and teenagers are experiencing low self-confidence and higher stress levels. Electric light bulb 3. Lack of productivity and focus. You might have noticed whenever you try to focus on important work, a notification pops up, and you check it. Then one thing leads to another. You scroll through Instagram, WhatsApp, and YouTube, and suddenly you realize 30 minutes have been wasted. White right pointing backhand index. Did you know if your focus breaks even once, it takes 23 minutes to regain it? Electric light bulb 4. Lack of sleep and fatigue. Watching your phone before bed is more harmful than you think. White right pointing backhand index. The blue light from screens reduces melatonin, The sleep hormone. Leading to poor sleep, white right pointing backhand index, lack of sleep weakens the brain, increases stress, and causes constant fatigue, dash dash. How can we escape this trap? Rocket, do you want to break free from digital addiction? Rocket, do you want to experience real happiness again? Rocket, do you want to control your screen time and improve your mental health? If yes, in the next chapter, we will explore simple and effective digital detox methods to balance technology in life. Soon with right arrow above. Next chapter. What is digital detox and how to start? Dash dash. Chapter 2. What is digital detox and why is it necessary? Mobile phone. Are we truly in control of our phones? Or are they controlling us? Imagine if your phone suddenly disappeared. How would you feel at first? It might feel good. But within a few hours, restlessness will kick in. You'll constantly feel like you're missing something. As if an important task is left incomplete, your mind will say, just check it once. Then I won't touch it. But this just once cycle never ends. White right pointing backhand index. Did you know an average person touches their phone 600 times a day? 50% of people check their phones without any reason, just out of habit. 7 out of 10 people spend at least 1 hour on their phone before sleeping, affecting their sleep. Dash dash. What is digital detox? Detox means removing toxic substances from the body. Similarly, digital detox means taking a break from screens, social media, and the internet to refresh the mind. Is it really necessary? White right pointing backhand index. If you think your phone doesn't control you, try spending just 1 day without it. Hourglass with flowing sand. How does a 24-hour phone-free experience feel? No entry sign, no checking your phone first thing in the morning, no entry sign, no social media scrolling, no WhatsApp messages, no entry sign, no random YouTube videos. At first, it will feel strange and uncomfortable. Your hands will automatically reach for your phone, but gradually, white heavy check mark, you'll feel mentally lighter. White heavy check mark, you'll have more time for yourself, reading, meditating, talking to family. White heavy check mark, you'll build real connections without digital distractions. Dash dash. Chapter 3. Are you addicted to your phone? Pushpin. How do you know if you are addicted to digital devices? Large red circle, checking your phone every 5 minutes. Large red circle, feeling anxious without your phone. Large red circle, watching screens late at night, ruining sleep. Large red circle, feeling lonely despite being online all day. White right pointing backhand index. Why is it so hard to quit? Every time you check a notification, your brain releases dopamine, the same chemical involved in addiction. Studies show phone addiction can be as harmful as drug addiction. Dash dash. How to escape digital addiction? Rocket. If you want to take back control of your life, stay tuned for the next chapter, soon with right arrow above. Chapter 4. 5 simple steps for digital detox. How to balance technology in life. Chapter 4. How to do a digital detox. Step-by-step plan. Rocket. Now the most important question, how do we break free from this addiction? So far we have understood how digital addiction is affecting our minds and bodies, but the real question is, what can we do to escape it? If you truly want to break free from screen addiction and return to real life, this 5-step digital detox plan is for you. White right pointing backhand index. Follow the 5-step digital detox plan. 1. Keycap. Create a no-phone zone. Start by keeping distance from screens. Nowadays, our day doesn't start without our phones. The first thing we do after waking up, check our phone. The last thing before sleeping, scrolling through social media. But these habits are harming our minds and bodies the most. Pushpin. What to do? White heavy check mark. Avoid touching your phone for the first 30 minutes after waking up. White right pointing backhand index. Instead, do some stretching, meditate, or simply sit for a while without any digital device. White heavy check mark. Keep your phone away at least an hour before bedtime. White right pointing backhand index. The blue light from screens suppresses melatonin, the sleep hormone, disrupting sleep. White right pointing backhand index instead. Read a book, listen to soft music, or simply calm your thoughts. Electric light bulb. According to studies, people who avoid using their phones before bedtime experience 50% better sleep quality. To keycap, turn off notifications, avoid distractions. Have you noticed how every notification immediately grabs your attention, no matter what you are doing? The moment your phone beeps, your hand automatically reaches for the screen. White right pointing backhand index. This is a psychological trigger. Your brain thinks every notification is important, but the reality is that 90% of notifications are useless: promotional emails, Instagram updates, or random WhatsApp messages. Pushpin. What to do? White heavy check mark. Keep only essential notifications on. White right pointing backhand index. Disable notifications for unnecessary apps and social media. White heavy check mark. Use do not disturb (DND) mode. White right pointing backhand index when working on important tasks. Turn on DND mode to stay focused. Electric light bulb. Did you know white right pointing backhand index every time your focus is broken? It takes an average of 23 minutes to regain it. 3 keycap. Practice digital fasting. Spend 1 day a week without screens, just like we drink detox drinks to cleanse our bodies. Our minds also need a digital detox. Pushpin. What to do? White heavy check mark. Spend at least 1 day a week without social media. White right pointing backhand index. Log out of Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, everything. White heavy check mark. If you can't do a full day, try at least 6 to 8 hours of digital fasting. White right pointing backhand index. Keep your phone locked away in a cupboard or give it to someone else. Electric light bulb. A study found people who practice digital fasting just once a week reduce their overall screen time by 30%. 4 keycap. Increase offline activities. Connect with the real world. The best way to divert your attention from screens is to engage more in real-life activities. If you sit idle, your mind will automatically crave screen time. Pushpin. What to do? White heavy check mark. Read books. White right pointing backhand index. Make reading a habit instead of mindlessly scrolling through your phone. White heavy check mark. Meet friends and family. White right pointing backhand index instead of video calls. Engage in face-to-face conversations. White heavy check mark. Go for a walk. White right pointing backhand index. Just 20 minutes of walking can improve your mental health. Electric light bulb. According to research, white right pointing backhand index. Spending just 30 minutes a day offline can make you feel happier and more peaceful. 5 keycap. Track your screen time. Know how much you use your phone. Have you ever thought about how many hours you spend on your phone daily? If not, this is the most crucial step. Pushpin. What to do? White heavy check mark. Check your phone's screen time report. White right pointing backhand index. Both Android and iPhone have screen time tracking features. White right pointing backhand index. This will show you which apps you use the most. White heavy check mark. Set screen time limits. White right pointing backhand index. Put a time restriction on apps like Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Electric light bulb. Did you know white right pointing backhand index? The average person spends 4 to 6 hours daily on their phone screen. White right pointing backhand index. That adds up to 60 to 90 days per year just staring at a screen. Rocket. What benefits will you get from a digital detox? White heavy check mark. Better sleep and mental peace. White heavy check mark. Increased focus and productivity. White heavy check mark. Improved relationships and a greater sense of happiness. White heavy check mark. Reduced anxiety and stress. Chapter 5. Live a happy life with digital balance. Seedling. Does digital detox mean completely quitting the internet? In today's world, completely cutting off from technology is impossible. Work, education, business, everything is digital now. So does digital detox mean we must leave the internet forever? Absolutely not. Electric light bulb. The true meaning of digital detox is using technology the right way. white heavy check mark. Don't let technology control your life. Learn to control it yourself. That means instead of wasting time on screens, we should use them wisely, improve focus, find mental peace, and make real life better. Rocket, what changes will you see by maintaining digital balance? 1. Keycap, your sleep will improve. Sleeping phase, white right pointing backhand index. Reducing screen time will allow the melatonin hormone to work properly. White right pointing backhand index, you'll fall asleep faster and wake up feeling more refreshed. Electric light bulb, according to a study, people who avoid screens 1 hour before bedtime sleep 30% better. To keycap, your mental health will improve. White right pointing backhand index, staying away from digital addiction will reduce stress and anxiety. White right pointing backhand index, avoiding negative social media content will make you feel happier. White right pointing backhand index, your brain will become more focused and creative. Electric light bulb, research shows people who reduce screen time experience 40% less depression. 3. You will reconnect with relationships and yourself. Heavy black heart, white right pointing backhand index, you will focus on real conversations and emotions instead of virtual ones. White right pointing backhand index, you will spend more quality time with family, friends, and loved ones. White right pointing backhand index, spending time with yourself will increase self-awareness and inner peace. Electric light bulb, a report found white right pointing backhand index, people who avoid using phones during dinner have 60% stronger relationships. Pushpin, how to maintain digital balance. 5 simple habits. White heavy check mark. 1. Set screen time limits. White right pointing backhand index, spend only 2 to 3 hours daily on entertainment. White right pointing backhand index, use screen time monitor to track where your time is going. White heavy check mark. 2. Take digital breaks. White right pointing backhand index, after every 30 minutes of screen time take a 5 to 10 minute break. White right pointing backhand index, follow the 20-20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes, look 20 feet away for 20 seconds. White heavy check mark. 3. Engage more in the real world. White right pointing backhand index, have real conversations with friends and family. White right pointing backhand index, pick up a new offline hobby, dancing, painting, yoga, or reading books. White heavy check mark. 4. Follow the no screen before bed rule. White right pointing backhand index, turn off all digital devices 1 hour before sleeping. White right pointing backhand index, use this time for reflection, meditation, or journaling. White heavy check mark. 5. Reduce social media usage. White right pointing backhand index, use social media only for important tasks. White right pointing backhand index, have a no social media day once a week. What can you do now? Are you also trapped in technology? If yes, start taking small steps towards a digital detox today. White right pointing backhand index, what will be your first step? Speech balloon, let us know in the comments. Which point did you find most helpful? And which book summary would you like to hear next time? Don't forget to comment. Your feedback is very important to us. Rocket.